Hi everyone. I'm sure that most of you have noticed by now that I do things a little different than you do. Today I would like to explain why. I have Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's is a form of autism. Asperger's means I have a hard time with social situations. I like routines and schedules, and I can be very intense about my interests. For me, this means I have a hard time being flexible with schedules, rules, and changes. For example, most of you are like aluminum foil that bends easily, and I'm like steel, not able to bend. Rules. I need to follow game rules or I feel like everything's going to go wrong. So I do not understand when kids like to play a game with different rules. I am trying to be more flexible with this, so please be patient with me while I do the best to remain calm. Social cues. I have a hard time understanding social cues. So if you are not interested in what I am talking about and I do not catch on, please tell me you would like to change the topic. My opinion. If you ask me for my opinion on something, please be ready for the truth. I am a person that will say what I feel and see, so you may not like my response. I'm not being rude. I just do not have an understanding about giving polite answers all the time. My favorite quote: everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's stupid. By Albert Einstein. Which leads me to a few famous people with autism. I cannot say his name, but he's the creator of Pokemon. Daryl Hannah, actress. James Durbin, finalist on the 10th season of American Idol. Temple Grandin, animal and autistic advocate. Some famous people in history speculate they have autism. Speculated means might have had. Abraham Lincoln, president. Albert Einstein, physicist. Benjamin Franklin, politician, writer. Emily Dickinson, U.S. poet. Virginia Woolf, English writer. I have talked about my differences, but there are lots of things that I have in common with you. I like to play sports, swim, sing, hike, read, dance, draw, and hang out with friends. Everyone has similarities and differences. Just mine are more visible. You do not have to be my friend, but I do ask that you respect me and my differences, as I will respect you and your differences. Any questions?
Yeah, I think you guys will all agree he did a really good job. He was prepared to present. He had a lot of good information, a lot of interesting information. But I think the most valuable message to everything Donald said is that everybody has their differences, right? Some people are really, really good at snowboarding. Some people are really good at singing. Some people wear glasses. Some people don't. So everyone has their little quirks, right?
Right.
And like he said, some of them are more visible than others. But our goal here, and we've said this since the first day of school when all the guidance people came in our rooms, is that we want everybody to feel welcome. We want everybody to feel accepted and respected. And I think Donald nailed it right on the head. You don't have to be friends with everybody, but you have to be kind to everybody. And if we can all follow that rule, it's going to be a really, really good place. And you guys, when you did your schools, I think almost every class had on there being nice, was inside, and teasing and bullying and things like that were on the outside. We didn't want them in our building, right? And he just said that